Hi everyone, this is Ground Control to Major Tom. This is an important message. The Toby that some of you may know, the Toby part of your awareness and of my awareness, he's been off in space exploring, learning, practicing, and he's come back with some important information, some important news. Those of you who know me fairly well, I guess, who might have been in a lot of my classes, would know that it concerns Toby that most people seem to focus pretty much just on stretching and yoga and just trying to be relaxed, dealing with their stresses and anxieties and fatigue. And Toby worries about this, or has worried, because he sees that as a very slow pathway to solving the problem, and he sees that as a little bit lazy and therefore dangerous. Even now, as I've got this yoga channel, this YouTube channel, I notice that most people are doing the yoga videos and hardly anyone is doing the meditation ones, which confirms what I've normally been seeing, where we're just limiting our possibilities, but we're really not understanding the cost. And the more and more I explore my own practice, I realize the urgency, and I want to impart some information to maybe help or fast track your attention. It's to do with the mind that you seem to have and that I seem to have, this thinking mind that's always in our head. Now, if we don't realize the urgency of addressing that as the root of all our problems, then it's just gonna be there ruining our life the whole way. That's the great cost. Now, you might have heard this stuff before and you might have thought about it and even agreed, but still not really harnessed your attention and committed to a strong practice. And that procrastination will cost you. So, what I've started to understand, something that is new for me and beyond where I've been before, is understanding what it means to be the watcher of my own thinking mind. And I've read about this and I've been taught this, but I haven't understood it. So I'm not sure that telling you now will necessarily help you. But hopefully it will fast track your practice or progress. I'll try and explain it to help. Okay, so let's talk about Toby. Toby's got this little mind inside his head, it seems, thinking all the time and reacting to all the problems and events and dramas and activities that happen to him, it seems, in his life. And that's a very tight little world, and what would be described as a tight awareness. The reason we get people to meditate is to learn to watch your mind and learn about it, and eventually develop your watching of this mind, this thinking mind. Because most of our lives are just channeled through that thinking mind, and that's a very small space and a small part of the whole thing. So it's like if I only paid attention to my hand, even though I've got a whole body. That's what we're doing, and we just keep doing that round and round and round and round. And it doesn't matter if you do yoga on this hand and you keep neglecting this whole body. So you can try and relax this hand or make this hand feel better or happy. But if you haven't addressed this, you've just missed the whole point. Now, yoga is designed to show you this, but it will take many years. 20 years, maybe, at least. That's if you're practicing every day. Yeah, you may not believe me, but I don't want you to make a mistake. If you haven't meditated, every night, every morning for a long time, just consider that when you discount this information, if you dismiss it, consider that you may not really know, and it could be costly for you. That's why I'm doing this very important Prime Minister's address to the nation. All right, I'll try and get into it. I'm going to use the help of great books and teachers. His Holiness the Dalai Lama, of course, one of the greatest minds in the world. How to see yourself as you really are. So I'm going to read a bit to you. I'll try and keep it pretty snappy. Just see if you can absorb this. Maybe watch this a few times, or watch it again in a week, and then in a week later, and then a week later. And if you keep practicing the other videos, your own practice, you will start to see more and understand more as you keep going. The system of yoga is designed to help you remove what you can't see. All right. That's not it. Ay. Where's the bit? Sorry about that. Here it is. Okay. What makes all this trouble in the world? Our own counterproductive emotions. Once they are generated, they harm us both superficially and deeply. These afflictive emotions accomplish nothing but trouble from beginning to end. If we tried to counteract each and every one individually, we would find ourselves in an endless struggle. So what is the root cause of afflictive emotions that we can address more fruitfully? Excuse me. Because all counterproductive emotions are based on ignorance of the true nature of things. Practices that teach us how to overcome that ignorance undercut all afflictive emotions. The antidote to ignorance addresses all troubles. This is the extraordinary gift of insight. This is important because in order to generate a state that allows us to penetrate clear through to reality, we must first correct our mistaken ideas about existence. Can I say that with any more urgency? I don't think so. So, we keep fixing the wrong thing. And if we just do yoga to feel good, we're still fixing the wrong thing. You need to look at your mind. But if you practice being the watcher of your mind, which is what you will do if you meditate every day, and the longer you neglect this will be to great cost. If you start watching this thinking mind, this little person inside your head, this Toby, excuse me, you'll start to see that that is not your whole reality. But this little Toby, he is stuck in his own little world, and that is a very small part of the whole thing. So it's like a rat on a wheel or whatever, just going round and round, not realizing he could just get off that wheel and leave the cage. All right? I'm going to tell you, I'll help you more as we keep going. Another great book, I Am That by Nisargadatta Maharaj. There are 3 books. these two books and The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you read these three books, you'll need to read them about 5 times each. So don't delay. You really get onto it as soon as you can. These 3 books will really help you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay. Being aware of this little mind inside your head, this thinking, reacting, perceiving mind. Here's a small part from this. What you need is to be aware of being aware. Be aware deliberately and consciously. Broaden and deepen your field of awareness. You are always conscious of your mind, but you are not aware of yourself as conscious. This is so important, and this is the fast track. So if you can dive into this and look for this and just start doing it every day, it will help you solve all your problems and get there quicker. Alright, so how do we do it again? We are the watcher of the thinking mind. So that's why you need to meditate morning and night, because usually you don't watch your thinking mind, you just are your thinking mind. When you watch your thinking mind, you're watching from a different position. There's an awareness that's different to the thinking mind. Now, if your whole life is just caught up in this thinking mind and you've never thought of being the watcher, then your whole life is just going round and round like this forever and ever and ever. And whether you go and do yoga or not makes not much difference, because you're not addressing the problem. Be here. Be the watcher of this little thinking mind, this person, this me person, who's actually a fabrication, not even real the way that you think it is real. Now, this is hard work at this point, and so I don't expect you to understand. I just hope that you're interested to explore, to dive into it, and to throw away things that are not actually helping you address the real issue. Have a deep breath. We don't need to do this practice now. This is going to have to be something for you to chew on. In the notes of this video, I will put those 3 books that I've mentioned. I urge you to order them immediately and start reading them as soon as you can. Read them together as part of your meditation practice. And remember, stretching, there's nothing. Oh God, please get past just only doing stretching and trying to be relaxed. Remember, your whole life is about you just trying to be happy and safe for this little worried little person. There's something else, the watcher, the awareness of all of this. Don't spend your whole life being your hand, looking at your hand. You've got a whole body that you're missing. So final point is, this yoga and meditation program, this Raja Yoga meditation program that is this channel, Deep Mindfulness Yoga, I'm designing it the whole way. It's a journey. I'm trying to take you to, I'm trying to help you, I'm trying to guide you towards seeing this. So don't skip the meditation videos. And also start at the beginning. It's designed step by step to take you along a path. I'm sorry I'm being a bit urgent in the way I'm speaking, and I'm sorry if it seems disrespectful. I can't say that I'm talking to you exactly, maybe you're different, but most people, they're the ones I'm worrying about. The approach to yoga is of great concern in the Western world especially. Yoga is not just a therapy to make you feel good and safe, because you're still missing the point. Yoga, stretching and breath work will relax you a little bit but only so that it can allow you then to actually stop and look at your mind to address the real problem, as His Holiness the Dalai Lama said in that book. Now don't listen to me, just listen to him. Don't take these ideas lightly. Alright, thank you for listening if you've got this far. And I'm interested in comments if people, either feel like it made no sense at all, or if it did seem to help, and if you want more help. If you just want to slander this video, you can. Let's see what's useful about this, not what is not useful about it. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. If you think that this was important, then maybe share it as much as you can to others. We know with coronavirus, everything's going to have to change. Are you still hoping that it will just go back to the old way? Sleepwalking? There's such cost to you and to those who know you. Okay. Thank you very much. Take care.